Saturday morning, I was out in the neighborhood with the evangelism ministry, and we were sharing the gospel with people that we met. I look up, and I see Pastor running uphill with this young man. I am shocked, appalled, and concerned. You see, Pastor is a middle-aged, how shall I say, pleasantly plump African-American man. And I just know that at any minute, he's going to collapse. After he comes huffing and puffing down the hill, I asked him, Pastor, what were you thinking? He said he saw the young man, asked if he can speak to him. The young man said, sure, if you run with me. Pastor said he knew in that moment that that young man mattered, so he took off running. Next day, I was working the phone lines at church, and I answer a call from an elderly lady. Hello, may I speak to somebody at the church? Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? On yesterday, my grandson, he met a man who ran with him, and my grandson accepted Christ. And I just want to call this church and tell somebody, thank you. Well, I smile and say, yes, ma'am, I was on that team. How is your grandson? Yesterday, he was shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. As I began to express my condolences, she said, no, young lady, don't do that. You don't understand. My entire family for years has been trying to get that boy in church. He got caught up in the gang life, and he refused to step 1 foot in a church building, more or less hear somebody preach the gospel. But yesterday, he met a man who was willing to run with him, and so he listened. She said she's going to miss her baby boy, but she knows that he's going to spend eternity with God. And for that, she wanted to call the church and say how grateful she was. That experience happened about 15 years ago, and it stuck with me. The fact that that young man was willing to open a door for Pastor that he would not open for anybody else, because Pastor didn't try to make him come to him, but Pastor went into his world. People don't want to be talked to. They want to be seen, heard, and understood. And that experience has made me intentional as a coach in meeting people where they are and making sure that they know that they are seen and heard. Thank you.